Hey friends, today we're going to talk a little bit about slope in grade 8. So I want you to look at these next few images and think about what they have in common. Here's a ratio table in grade 6, a proportional relationship in grade 7, and the slope equation in grade 8. The answer might surprise you. They're all describing the exact same mathematical relationship. Let's go back to grade 6. In grade 6, students work with equivalent ratios. They calculate unit rate, like 3 divided by 2 is 1.5 cups of sugar per flour. This unit rate tells us the steepness of the relationship between flour and sugar. In grade 7, students graph these same relationships and they learn that the line goes through the origin. They learn that this line goes through the origin and it represents a proportional relationship, and that 1.5 is called the constant of proportionality. Notice that it's the same number. It's talking about how steep that relationship is. This point, 1 and 1.5, represents that constant of proportionality. In grade 8, the slope calculation is the steepness that we used to talk about, rise over run, right? It's the same number that students have been calculating since grade 6. It's the constant of proportionality. It is the unit rate. It's just that now our linear relationships may or may not be going through the origin. They may or may not be proportional. All three of these relationships have the same connections. If they struggle with slope in grade 8, remind them this is the same connections that you had in grade 7. It's the steepness you've been calculating for the last couple of years. The math doesn't change, maybe the name of it changes or the vocabulary changes, but this is something they've been working on for a while. Unit rate, constant of proportionality, and slope are all the same thing. In grade 8, they use similar triangles to describe this relationship of slope, saying that any triangle that I create on a graph, it doesn't matter how big it is, it's still going to have the same relationship between the rise and the run. That vertical change and horizontal change, that relationship is what we call slope. If there's any other topics that you want me to discuss, feel free to let me know. Have a great evening.